which takes place in a different city and a different state every year. And this year, we are thrilled to host the 13th Symposium in the Garden State of New Jersey, in the great Garden State of New Jersey. Yes. And in this beautiful auditorium at Keene University, right?
Yes. The Spiritist Symposium is the single most relevant national Spiritist event where the majority of Spiritist centers and affiliated members join forces to work together and share experiences. This year, 35 Spiritist organizations across the U.S. have sponsored this event. We would like to thank the organizing members of the United States Spiritist Federation, as well as the local volunteers from the Spiritist Societies of New Jersey, from the tri-state, and from many different cities and states across the U.S.
And let's welcome those who came a long way to share this day with us, from many different states and many different countries. Thank you also to those who are watching our symposium live via the USSF Facebook page and YouTube channel, and listening to it via the Spiritist Radio of Atlanta. Stay tuned, everyone.
Okay, this is very important. Please silence your cell phones if you haven't already, or turn them off. And at this time, I will invite Stephen Honton, a member of the Allan Kardec Spiritist Society of Massachusetts, to say the initial prayer so we can start our day all connected to the enlightened spirits.
Good morning. So let's relax, close our eyes, let go of our thoughts and worries, and raise up our thoughts, raise up our souls to the dear Lord, thanking God for the opportunity to be here now, for us to learn, to grow, whether it's the first time we've encountered Spiritism or we've been here for many years. May we each get something new, friendship, understanding, love in our hearts. We ask for the guardian spirits to be here, to make this place sacred for each of one of us, that we too may be able to understand a little bit more about ourselves, and that we can spread the message that Spiritism gives to each one of us. We want to send out prayers to all those people who are seeking something like what Spiritism brings. We also send out prayers to all those leaders of the world who need guidance, who need suggestions on how they should be thinking about others, not just their own needs. So those leaders who are political, who are spiritual, within their own families, that they too recognize that it is not just about themselves, but about the whole world and every spirit that we encounter, whether it is in a physical form or from the other side. And so we ask for our spirits to be with us, for Jesus to give us the inspiration that we may have a fantastic symposium today. So be it.
Thank you, Stephen. So before we start our day of learning, let's take care of some practical yet important reminders. Next door to the auditorium, kids and teens are having a full day of activities and learning. And this year, for the very first time, the age groups have expanded all the way from babies to 18 years old, which could be babies still, you never know. For those who dropped off your kids, please make sure you fill out all the required paperwork. Otherwise, head on back and do it. It is important.
For information about Spiritist centers close to you, check out the list of centers inside your tote bags or speak to one of our volunteers. Volunteers are wearing white shirts and black pants today. If you have some specific questions about Spiritism, please make sure you ask them at the welcome station in the lobby. And if you are in need of fraternal private conversations today, please schedule one at the welcome station, and they are on a first-come, first-served basis.
Now, before we start our program, we are pleased to introduce a cause that touches our hearts, and we feel it is important to increase the awareness of their work so people like we can help. The Fraternity Without Borders U.S. is a non-governmental organization that establishes shelters in places where hunger, misery, and helplessness turn the innocent into victims every day. Its volunteers work in Brazil, Madagascar, Mozambique, and Senegal. And in Africa, it hosts approximately 12,000 children. 9,000 of them are orphans. Many of them have AIDS and are living with this disease, as well as their parents.
The support of these boys and girls, as well as the elderly, is done through volunteers who dig wells, build homes, and provide elementary education. Through their work, orphans receive daily food, school supplies, hygiene guidance, and organized activities. There are also caravans composed of volunteers from different areas of specialization, including doctors, dentists, educators, pedagogues, engineers, psychologists, and nurses that provide aid to refugees and others in need. Fraternity Without Borders U.S. relies on donations and sponsorship to fund the work of its volunteers. Many lives have helped. You can make a difference starting today at this event. By purchasing t-shirts at their table in the lobby, you can also get more information about this cause. And if you feel called to do so, please participate.
Also in the lobby, don't forget to check out these great Spiritist books for sale during the breaks. Different titles, including books for children, are available. There are 3 new book releases with special prices just for today. Spiritist Prayers by Allan Kardec, The Big Enigma by Leon Dennis, Living is the Best Choice by Andre Triguerio. Please make sure to go by and check them out. They look really good. Especially for today, all the books are on sale. Children's books are $5. Normally they're $10 to $15. So don't miss this great deal. And please prepare for our morning Q&A session. In your tote bags, you're going to find a paper and a pen. Excuse me. Write your questions addressed to the different speakers. Leave them at the registration desk or give it to a volunteer.
And now, the moment we've been waiting for, we are ready to start our program. All of us have an innate need for emotional well-being, and yet most of us are not aware that the path to it is through self-realization, self-knowledge. Let's analyze who we really are. How do we take advantage of multiple lives? How are we transforming our lives through our inner transformation and the exercise of love? These are some of the topics we will be discussing today over our discussions and conversations.